Trauma to testimony encompasses the proclamation of the truth and narratives of believers who have endured trauma and shook up their pain and purposely walk daily in their victories, giving God their yes. We are standing and affirming Revelation 12:11 on this podcast. Listen, the surrender, the resurrection, overcoming trauma, the becoming better, the inner work you have to do, all heavy. Join me each week as we dissect the walk of faith we take as Christian women who have endured some of life's pain and struggles. We will dive into having the hard conversations to grow a deeper relationship with God. This right here is from my girls who have endured trauma but have a lot of Jesus. Welcome back to the Trauma to Testimony podcast. This is your girl Tony, and I am so excited to be here with you today. We are continuing our holiday heal and chill series, and you know what? We are making it through. And today we are going to talk about such a good topic, and I believe that it is really going to bless you and inspire you to really, really take back your holidays and understand that God is always in the works and in the midst of our holiday season. So, today we are going to be talking about God's family for you. So, I'm going to share a personal story, just a personal story about my healing and where I have been with just the idea of family. So, the thing is, a lot of the times, like we come into this world with a family, and then we're provided with God's family for us while we're here. And the thing is, some of us, maybe the family that we came into the world with, we're like, yeah, you know what? This is the family for me. Good people, good things. I don't have any problems with this family that I came into the world with. And then, some of us have the opposite feeling. Some of us feel like, you know what? I never felt like I belonged. I always felt like the black sheep of the family. I always felt like, no one was there for me. I just move and distance myself from the family. I isolate. I can't do it, and this holiday season, most people are going to be around, just, spending the holidays with people, whether it be people they want to spend the holidays with or people they don't. And the thing is, this episode is to encourage you to really, choose to spend the holidays with, just genuine, good people for you, specifically for you. So we have been talking about just the idea of the holiday season being filled with joy and cheer. It is the most wonderful time of the year. It is just this time where we get together with family, where we celebrate just the year as we go into Thanksgiving and we sit around the table and be grateful. Then we go into Christmas and we celebrate through food and family and gift sharing. And then we go into the new year, which is supposed to invite in just this newness of, just the presence of just going into the year new and doing new things, right? But through all of that, what I do feel is that it has a lot to do with, the environments that you are in. It has a lot to do with who you are around as well. And that's the thing where we have to notice that a lot of a lot of our spaces and a lot of our environments have a lot to do with who we are as individuals. It has a lot to do with feeling our feelings during the holiday season, or our feelings towards certain things or certain holiday activities or certain holidays. So Personally, for years, I had really suffered with the feeling of belonging and the feeling of rejection and just abandonment from just my past and my story. And when it came to the holiday season, I always felt like I was missing something. I always felt kind of lost within the holiday gatherings and always felt just out of place. And what I had to do as I was going on my journey, just talking to God, praying with God, trying to figure out, what does the holiday season really mean and how can I start to actually enjoy and embrace the holiday season. And, through a lot of laughter, tears, and a lot of, just moments where, I just felt so alone, what I had to realize is that I had to begin to enjoy God's family for me. And that meant that, just being around really good hearted people, like people who fill you up, people who love on you, people who encourage you, who are there for you, not just the people that choose during the holiday season because, this is where you're supposed to go, or, we're having a big family dinner, or we're having a big celebration, or, this is the only place you go during the holidays. But really choosing genuine people, really choosing genuine relationships, choosing relationships where there's reciprocity, really working on yourself internally to know, that trust, that care, and that nurture, and what that compassion is supposed to look like when it's in true good relationship with others. And in some sort of way, a part of that is good stewardship in your relationships. Good stewardship knows, that, okay, I'm stewarding this relationship well by spending it with the ones who God has sent for me, by spending it with people who are genuinely in relationship with me. And I know that they were sent from the Lord, knowing that, when I'm going through something, this person is genuinely here, knowing that, if they're reaching out, it's because I came on their spirit. It's about filling those holiday experiences with the ones that are really, truly heaven sent. And a lot of the times, to attract that, we have to be that. And I had to realize, just in my healing journey, that, I was having a lot of struggles with mistrust, and I was having a lot of struggles with actually being a friend. And what I had to realize is that, there was a lot inside of me that needed to be worked on as well. So I want to encourage that part as well when it comes to being around God's family for you this holiday season, that really pray and ask God to, just invite in a friendly spirit within you, invite in just, the joy, the peace, the invitation of you actually extending grace and love to God's family for you, actually just really being a good person. And then ask God to reveal anything that is not aligning with, just a righteous spirit and character within you, so that you can start to work and heal those areas in your life, so that you can show up and be a good person. And there's reciprocity in those relationships with the people that is a part of God's family for you. And another thing that I want to encourage you on this holiday season is, do not isolate yourself when you have good people that's really a part of God's family for you. Maybe taking an extra step to say, what, maybe I make a change this holiday season. I'm always faced with uncomfortability when I go here. But this holiday season, I'm going to see, if I can possibly go and be around God's family for me, the people who make up that family. Maybe I can invite myself to do something different this year. Maybe I can have some activities and do some things that bring me joy this holiday season, and see if the people that are part of God's family will do those things with me, and really take the time to invite those experiences into your holiday season. So right now, I really want you to take out a sheet of paper, or you can do your notes app on your phone. And I want you to list at least 5 people that you know are a part of God's family for you. Write them down. Next, I want you to go by each name and write just the value that they bring to you guys' relationship. Just, really talk about their light, like really define their light and the light that they shine in your life. Then next, maybe below each name, or maybe if you don't have enough space, you can put it below that section. And I want you to take each name and I want you to write, how can you add value to that person's life? Then on this holiday season, I want you to take those 5 people and I want you to find a way to bless them this holiday season. Whether it be through writing them a letter, it can be through sending them a special gift, it can be through giving them a heartwarming phone call, it can be through visiting them. And lastly, I want you to take each name and I want you to pray over each of those names and just pray for God's family for you, because it's a blessing to have people that love you, especially when you have been through some things and you have experienced some hurt and trauma, and maybe those moments where you have felt alone, and the holiday season may, just bring up those emotions again. I want to encourage you to pray over those people that God has brought in your life. That is all that I have for this episode. I really pray over just the relationships in God's family for you. And I pray that you will have just a holiday season filled with good people, genuine relationship, genuine conversation, and genuine reciprocity. And I pray that you will do the things that bring you joy this holiday season. Love you, and I'll talk to you next week.